This is Morten from INKISH. Today I have the pleasure to talk to Eef De Ridder, who works for Ricoh Europe. And as you all know, Ricoh is one of the big suppliers of inkjet and toner technology. But I think that when it comes to Hunkeler Innovationdays, I believe that I know that you will show the new 70,000E and probably have some other things in your sleeve. So welcome to INKISH, Eef.
Yeah, no, I just for the people who don't know me, I'm Eef De Ridder, and I'm responsible within Ricoh Europe, Middle East and Africa for the graphic communications business. So that's all production, printing, hardware, software solutions and services around that.
So is that one of the reasons why you are traveling so much, because you cover such a large area?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I must say, before COVID, I was traveling every week, 3 to 4 days. And it came to a kind of hard stop, of course, the last couple of years. But fortunately, we are able to travel again a bit more and importantly, meet a lot of customers, trying to understand what's happening in the market. And really going to a fair like the Hunkeler Innovationdays is really something I'm looking forward to personally and of course business-wise.
And I can't help think about, because I mean, the COVID of course has been bad for a lot of people, but from a business and development perspective, it seems that you have been quite busy in this period developing new technology, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a time when we can't stand still. We have to future-proof our business, but that's in the sake of for our customers to future-proof our business. And we are doing a lot of developments, and a lot will be shown on the Hunkeler Innovationdays, but because we think we had a very difficult period, mainly due to COVID, and despite all the headwinds which are still around, the high electricity cost, labor cost, paper cost increase as well. I don't need to tell you or our customers that still a lot of printers are looking to invest in their future. And because they know, and that's also what Ricoh thinks, we can't stand still. The future is digital, and digital inkjet for many, as we see that that there is a fragmentation of higher volume orders going into more smaller batches. We will have more personalization, more individual communication, less predictable, and that's why we see that. A lot of printers are really looking into the future and trying to make the right investments. And I think that's very important because you cannot make really mistakes there. Certainly if you invest into high-speed inkjet solutions of $1 million plus, the decision need to be right. You need to get the best return on investments on that, and we understand that printers are cautious, but we see that when the business case is right and we have it right, fortunately with a lot of customers at this moment, they will make commitments that will help them face still a bit of uncertain future, better prepared and with more confidence.
And I was just thinking about, because one of the things I like about Ricoh is that you have these business, business approach to it, where you basically have consultancy and help understanding. And one thing is that it helps your customers, of course, but I take it gives you also good feedback, understanding the market, so you can develop technology that fits exactly to the needs in the market, right? And it's a very good point, Morten, because we're talking about the traveling. I'm traveling not so much to sell. That's not my purpose. I'm traveling a lot now, again, in meeting customers and trying to really understand what are the needs from our customers in the kind of new normal, which is a kind of abnormal at this moment still, but so and helping customers not only with hardware and software solutions, but really also
with business development services is key for us in the future. And yeah, I think you know, and many of our customers know, we launched this business development consultancy services, which is called Edge. It's now in Europe already for, I think around 2 years already. And it's really going from strength to strength. And we have a lot of clients across Europe who have benefit really tremendously as a result of us engaging with them with the Edge program.
And that is, and that is of course something that is tremendously important, because I mean everybody now talks about the digital transformation, but I think a lot of people are still like, what is it? Is it just moving to the internet? Is it just moving to computers? But I mean, if you look at the digital transformation, it's all the processes in the companies, how you communicate, it's how you do the service, it's understanding the business. And I think that with the Edge program, you basically I think you do something that is, in my mind, a trend that we will see in the future, and part of the digital transformation, that instead of just delivering brown boxes, you are basically delivering a partnership that is really depending on each other, and really makes a huge difference for how we used to deal with people and how we will be dealing with people in the future. Is that something that resonates with you, what I just said?
Yeah, no, 100%, Morten. It's you know, we have a very broad approach on this. So it's not one tool, or you know, we're trying to help our customers how to build a business model which is resilient for the future, building market propositions, but also you talked about digital transformation and so on. It's about how to capture also new opportunities from the online ordering, which is going on a lot at this moment, of course. And you know, we have one colleague really 100% dedicated to that, Mark Hinder, a very passionate on this, who has the global business development responsibility. And at the Hunkeler Innovation Days, he will be there for the whole 4 days, and at the desk showing and explaining Edge, and we're really looking forward to welcoming a lot of printers there, and to really highlight how Edge can also help them drive their business success.
When you mentioned Mark Hinder and the Edge program, I actually believe that it was an idea that you formulated in Europe and is now rolling out to the rest of the world. Is that do I remember correctly here?
Yeah. No. It has been developed here, and we're rolling the program out now across the world, and it's starting also in America in the next couple of months.
Fantastic. Yeah. I have, of course, during 22 visited a lot of customers that operates Ricoh equipment, and it is funny because I spoke to. I was at a state of Colorado filming just a few months ago, and it was funny to see, because it was like from the cut sheet devices to now the inkjet devices, and how you basically cover a wide type of applications into what you do. When we talk about the digital transformation, one of the things I have been particularly interested in during the 22 especially is how offset print seems to be now possible to replace with inkjet. Do you see a demand from the market also in, you know, from typical commercial printers going into inkjet?
Yeah, well, absolutely, and it's interesting if you look at the Hunkeler Innovation Days, you know, that has really transformed. When if you would look 10 years ago, it was primarily focused on the transactional printing market, you know, service bureau, banks, insurance companies. But yeah, the continuous feed, the high-speed inkjet technology has moved on. Has moved on in a way that more applications are able to achieve now. You know, we have developed both quality and productivity. And while you know our toner cut sheet solutions, they are key critical still for us and for our customers and for the future. But we have found a kind of ceiling of how more productive you can go with cut sheet ink, cut sheet toner. The prices, you know, are already at a very, very aggressive level. And when you look at the high-speed inkjet technology, we haven't seen the limit yet of productivity, of quality, and also of the total cost of ownership. And that's really improving, where you see we get more productivity out of our systems. The quality is improving from the basic inkjet levels we had even on our inkjet printers at home, and now into that you can print high quality magazines, high quality marketing materials. And that's all because, continuous feed inkjet is a kind of non-impact technology. And we are developing within Ricoh both the productivity, what you will also see on the booth at the Hunkeler Innovationdays with the new Pro VC70000E. But we also see that we are continuously improving our drying technology, and that's also something which you can see there, that we are able to print on more and more media, including offset coated media, and with a high productivity, and at a very attractive total cost of ownership model.
Yeah, and when
we see that the commercial printers really are adopting that model and moving also more and more pages from analog into digital high-speed inkjet.
And I don't know if you know, but when I was at Printing United, I spoke to your colleague Mike, and and saw some samples from the upcoming Z75. And I must say that when you look at the what you talk about, that you see pages moving from offset to digital, I think also that when you see the pages moving from, let's say, other larger format toner-based printers to what you can achieve with the Z75, it seems that a whole new market is opening up for Ricoh, and you are pretty alone in that market right now. I mean, I think there's a few others that operate in B2 inkjet in a B2 format, but it's not that crowded right now. So it must also feel like a good opportunity for Ricoh to, when you finally can release the Z75, right?
No, absolutely. And so we are successfully developing this product. The first beta version is also in operation and working tremendously well. And we will not show the Z75 live at the Hunkeler Innovationdays, but we will be running multiple presentations on the stand, which will really showcase the incredible capabilities of our B2 sheet fed inkjet solution. And you're right. It's not a crowded market yet, and I think we will have a very unique proposition there. And already now there is a huge interest in the product. And so for people who really want to know more, this will be a fantastic opportunity at the Hunkeler Innovationdays to find more about what this solution can do. But of course, anybody can also reach out to the local account managers to know more about this.
See, what I like talking to you, Eef, is that I have asked so many questions about broad things in relation to Ricoh, and you've been so good at, just taking the Hunkeler Innovationdays into the conversation, because I think that all of us are looking very much forward to be there and to meet you guys as well. How many times have you been at Hunkeler Innovationdays?
Oh,
that was a good one, right?
That's a good one. I'm already a kind of 30 years plus in the industry, and so
almost everyone basically.
Yeah, I think in most of the times, yeah. So it's a great event, and we love our friends from Hunkeler, and also a lot of other finishing partners, of course, but this is kind of special. Had to be there. It has been, I think, now 4 years because of COVID.
Yeah.
Normally it's every 2 years, but I think it's now not 4 years. It hasn't happened, so it's extra special this time. And it's really the place where all the professionals from the printing industry and also, of course, where we will see our highly motivated, knowledgeable executives from our customers to this event. And we didn't need to think long if we wanted to be there because it's a great event. And it's also about being there, showing our solidarity with our clients, showing them that we are there alongside with them as we were during the very difficult pandemic days. And we will be there present the whole 4 days, and really looking forward